Cell phone data took center stage today in the Karen Read trial. A real focus on the Google search, how long to die in the cold. As WBZ's Kristina Rex shows us, the exact time that search happened is key to both sides.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning, Karen.
How are you?
On the 11th day of testimony in Karen Read's retrial, the jury instead heard hours of testimony about Jennifer McCabe, the day ending with this clip played for the jury.
Jen McCabe, it's me or her. Either I'm going down, Jen, or you are. I'll have more of a reaction when you hear the whole thing in context. That was 7 seconds because there was a lot of context.
Well, tell us more about it.
What did you mean then? Give him a little spot. If she starts to talk,
You'll see.
Again, expert testimony focused on what time McCabe Googled how long to die in the cold on her iPhone the night of John O'Keefe's death.
What I can state to a scientific degree of certainty is that search occurred at 6:24 a.m. and was the last search in the tab that had been opened at 2:27.
Independent digital forensic expert Jessica Hyde confirmed elements of a prior expert's testimony that a 2:27 timestamp is the time a tab was opened on the phone, not the time a Google search was made. On cross-examination,
is there any hash value associated with Jen McCabe's phone that is unsigned?
That is not a valid question. I apologize.
Hyde at times spatted with defense attorney Robert Alessi, but ultimately agreed that ideally John O'Keefe's phone would have been locked in a secure bag immediately.
I would have Faradayed it.
Thank you.
At times Wednesday, some jurors started to yawn and rub their eyes.
In an ideal world, you would have everybody's attention when it comes to this kind of stuff, because ultimately the expert opinions often are some of the most important pieces of testimony that come in, but it's so dry that even when somebody is paying attention, it's, most of our brains aren't really able to process what they're talking about.
State Trooper Connor Keefe showed them John O'Keefe's sneaker that was found at the snowy scene, and some of the pieces of taillight also found in this search by the State Police Special Emergency Response Team about 11 hours after John O'Keefe's body was discovered. Karen Read told reporters outside court today that the prosecution's case is almost over. Now, we have no way to independently confirm that because the lawyers in this case are under a gag order, so they can't answer our questions. But some notable witnesses from Trial 1 still have not testified, namely Brian Albert, Brian Higgins, and Michael Proctor. In Dedham, Kristina Rex, WBZ News.